right. Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 81. Now, before I went on my break, my holiday break, I said that I was going to come back and do a review on either a Stallone film or another movie about two cops. Well, this ain't the Stallone film. So yeah, man, here we are. Miami Vice. Oh, the review on Miami Vice. I tell you, this was a long time coming. Yeah, a review on Miami Vice. 2006, directed by Michael Mann. Yeah, the reason I'm this close because Michael Mann, he always have his camera shots this close to you. Majority of his films, man. Majority of the scenes in his films, in the way, all of his films, he got a camera shots up to your face there, this close. But yeah, directed by Michael Mann, starring Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx as Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Tubbs, respectively. So I tell you, man, yeah, Miami Vice. I mean, do you know how big this really was back in the day? I mean, man, not the movie, but the TV show. The 80s TV show, man, I tell you. I watched the show long time ago. A lot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas as Crockett and Tubbs, respectively. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, a long time ago, me and my brother, man, we be outside playing Friday. Outside playing, it's time to get dark. We get called in by our babysitter, at the time, our godmother now. She would call us in. We will come in the house, take a bath, get something to eat, and then watch Miami Vice at 9 o'clock Friday nights. Yeah, baby. I tell you, it was some real good times at that time, man. Yeah, Miami Vice, one of the biggest shows in that era. One of the biggest shows, period. I mean, hey, you name them. Every single guest star that they had, man. Now, big names now. Big names, okay? Very recognizable faces. Okay, you name them, they were on the show. Okay, that was the show to be on. Okay, you're an actor coming up. That was the show to be on. So yeah, everybody that was guest starring on that show, they are now big names. You name them, they were on there. Okay, TV actors and film actors. You name them, they were on the show. For real. I mean, that's how hot. That's how hot the show was. So yeah, you're gonna have this movie. You're gonna have this show become a movie now. It was a long time coming. A long time coming. But yeah, I tell you though, man. Not only was it a long time coming, but it was about damn time. It's about damn time that it comes and takes over your entire attention span, just like it did back in the 80s, baby. I mean, You gotta watch the show, man. You gotta watch the show to get the feel of that era. I mean, hey, everything was hot in that time frame. On that show, everything was hot. I mean, yeah, the hot guest stars, the the cast of the show. I tell you, real good stuff, man. Great writing, everything. So once they put this movie together, they had to bring back that vibe. So yeah, great writing, great cast, bring back the hotness of it. The beginning of the movie, though, the start of the movie, you got that hotness, in the nightclub, yeah, you got the coolness too, the coolness of this movie, of the show. You got the coolness in the movie too. You see the detectives standing there looking for the person that they're ready to arrest. You know, you see Crockett and Tubbs there. You see one of the two female detectives from the show. Well, not from the show, but through different actresses, but still, you see one of the two female detectives. She's standing right behind them. And yeah, you hear that song by Jay-Z and Linkin Park. Encore, Numb. You know, yeah, I tell you, even just like the show, man, you get the hottest song at the time, and that was a hot song at that time. Jay Z and Linkin Park. That collaboration album that was put out. Back when Jay Z was supposed to be retired. They put out that's a collaboration album, and that song, Encore and Numb. The collaboration song. That mix. You know, that was a real hot track. Played on the radio. I remember hearing that song a lot. Okay. Separately too, heard it separately. I heard Encore all the time, and then I heard Numb all the time, and then once you got these songs together, shit, just hot, man. Just it's just hot. Yes. So yeah, you hear that song. First thing you see, a silhouette of a chick, like it's a Bond film. But you hear that song going, and you see the detectives. Right then and there that you got that vibe of Miami Vice, and you got that coolness of Miami Vice. Right then and there in the first few images of that scene. Yeah, we're back, baby. We're back. Yeah, man. I'll tell you, man. Yeah, the first movie I review, fresh out the gate of 2018, is gonna be Miami Vice. Yeah, you best believe I'm going to enjoy doing this. But yeah, I'll tell you though, man, that this movie, yeah, it was, you know, it gave me that little nostalgic feels. It was hot, all right. It was hot, all right. Yeah, he gave you the vibe of 1984, 1985, 86, 87. It gave you that vibe, man. So yeah, this show and this movie very much intersected, came together. Nice little mixture of it. But people, and I mean, people really did agree with it. And they didn't like the dark and grittiness of the movie. They didn't like the dark and grittiness of the movie. But then think about it. The show. Look at the show again. Look back at the show. Unfortunately, El Red Network is not showing it again. They're not showing it again. The switching over to Quantum Leap now, but but yeah, they're not showing it right now. They'll get back to it. I'm sure they will. They have before. So yeah, back when El Red Network was showing, the TV show, you know, once you look back on it, just take a look at seasons 3 to 5, the final season, first season 5. They were going into some dark and gritty shit too. I mean, so yeah, keeping up with the times and that time frame, yeah, the 80s, it was things were starting to really take a toll as far as the drug culture was concerned. So, with this movie coming in, they pretty much picked up where the show left off. you know, I'm not talking about continuity, but with the feel of it. Season 3 all the way up to season 5, it went a little bit dark and gritty, and then this movie, it just came in right after dark and gritty. So you really don't have a dog in this fight. You want to complain about the movie being dark and gritty. Hey, man. Plus, it's 2006. Times have changed very drastically, big time. So yeah, I tell you though, yeah, not really nothing to complain about. Not really nothing to complain about. I mean, this show, this show was 120. No, not 20. It wasn't that long. It was 132 minutes of just story. 132 minutes of story. Or 140 minutes, depending on which version you're watching. But yeah, 132 minutes of story and then some action. But you got a lot of story that came behind it. And for the show to be directed by Michael Mann, the same dude for the movie to be directed and written by Michael Mann, the same dude that was the creator of the show, the executive producer and the creator of the TV show. Hey, you see, if anybody's going to touch his baby, it's going to be him. So, so yeah, nothing really to complain about. There's nothing really to complain about. So yeah, I'll tell you, man. Yeah, with the back to that opening scene. You see Colin Farrell. He had a pretty good full mustache going, but the beard, that 5 o'clock shadow. With the beard coming in. Very reminiscent of Don Johnson now, isn't it? Yeah, then you had Jamie Foxx, all shiny suited up, looking just like Ricardo Tubbs in the TV show. Philip Michael Thomas, he was always suited up, necktie all the way down. He was always suited up, Yeah, very sharp brother at that time. And Jamie Foxx, looking very sharp in this movie, So yeah, very 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 reminiscent. You know these guys. And he was very very reminiscent of the now bygone era. Unfortunately, the bygone era of the 1980s. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this was the this was the vibe that they gave you, man, the nostalgic vibe, and that they fed to you, and it fed us well. Very good, man. Very good stuff, though. Very good stuff. Yeah, really liked the movie. Really liked it. Loved it. Really liked it. Very good stuff, man. So yeah, I tell you, man. This movie. Yeah. You know, working on this case. They're taking on drug dealers, and this case about of drug deals and murder. You know, and it comes very personal to both guys. To both detectives. So yeah, this movie. You know, Tubbs. His girlfriend is his girlfriend. One of the two lady detectives. You know, she gets kidnapped and everything, and then you got Crockett, who's undercover. They both went undercover, but the Crockett. He started to get a little romantic relationship with one of the bad guys' lady, and it was a secret relationship. She didn't know that he was a cop until the end of the film. So with these two getting together, you're an undercover cop, but you can't really get caught in the you can't really get caught up in personal business. But things happen. He got caught in his feelings when he fell for this girl. So yeah, things happen. But it was well, it didn't plan out very. Uh, it wasn't a happy ending for the both of them. She did not die, but it was she just had to leave the country because of what went down in the movie. So but this whole thing that yeah, everything that went down in the movie on this case, it got personal, and then it got ugly at the end. So you got that question of where do we go from here? But then again, in any Michael Mann movie, you will get the question of where do we go from here, because it will hit you with the reality of life. Not everything is going to be all sunshine and roses at the end. No rainbow at the end of that trail. So yeah, with the exception of Ali, when Ali won the title, but that was the biopic. That don't really count. So yeah, everything was nice little mirror from fantasy and reality. Yeah, yeah, dark and gritty. Yeah, it became more dark and gritty, with the movie coming in. But yeah, besides all of that, it still was just like the TV show back in the day. Because like I said, the director of the movie, the writer and director of the movie, he the same dude that created the show. So yeah, nobody gonna touch his baby but him. And he took he took what he formulated into the TV show and threw it into the movie. But at the same time, it was a different atmosphere. You got the same guys, but you got different atmosphere in the movie than you would have into the show. At one point, the movie is just like the show, but at another point, the movie is the movie. It was a standalone on its own. So you got TV show separate from the movie, but at the same time, it was still one of the same. So yeah, that's the best way I can give you the description of it. That's the best way I can give you my input. So yeah, the movie is not perfect, you know, but still, it's a very good drama. It really is. It really is an action drama, a crime drama. A really, but you have it. It's an action crime drama, and you see a lot of story in it. You get the action. You get your payoff at the end of the movie. Believe me, you get your payoff at the end of the movie. But you get that story once it keep unfolding and unfolding all throughout the film. It's a long movie, but it's a real good, entertaining movie. It'll keep your attention going. I tell you that much. So yeah, man, this is a good 4 out of 5. That's my review, and I'm sticking to it. No, Miami Vice. Boom. Long time waiting, man. Long time waiting, you know. And it stood the test of time too, because 2006, not many people were warmed up to it because of the dark and grittiness of it. But once 2016 rolled around, people started to embracing it, and yeah, it has a real good cult following right now. So moving into 2017 and now 2018, it's still going to be as strong as ever. So this movie, yeah, it's still the test of time, all right, and it's still going to stand the test of time, just like the TV show. You got channels like El Rey Network or other local channels that you might have that will show old TV shows. So yeah, man, get yourself that DVD box set though. That's all I gotta say. 5 seasons of real good cop stories from the hottest show ever in the 1980s, Jack. The hottest drama ever. I tell you. So yeah, Miami Vice, 4 out of 5. Well, next week, man, I was trying to make that, on the break, I was trying to make the decision of whether or not I'm going to do another Stallone film, or another movie about two cops, which I just did. So yeah, next week I'm doing Stallone, a Stallone movie. I'm not going to do Stallone because that's gay. But I'll do the Stallone movie. Yep. This guy could be named after a snake. So you stick around. Keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, I'm back. And this show is off.